Hi friends, good morning. Today I am going to explain you one important concept, that is method overloading in Java. This is comes under polymorphism, one of the OOPS concept in method overloading. So what is method overloading and what is the advantage of method overloading, and some of the examples I will explain you in detail. Method overloading, it means so number of methods having the same method names but with a different type of arguments or number of arguments. We can say it as a method overloading. Method overloading, why we will use? Because of readability. So it will increases the readability of the program. That is why we are using method overloading in Java. So already I said advantage of method overloading. Method overloading increases the readability of the program. So this is the major important advantage. That is what we are using method overloading. And what are the ways to overload methods in Java? Some of the rules that define method overloading. One rule that saying it is by changing number of arguments. By changing number of arguments, for example wide public void sum method is there. It is taking two parameters, int a, int b. So this is the sum. Other method is public void sum. It is taking three variables, int a, int b, int c. So so number of arguments are differ here. That is what it says the rule. And second rule, it is saying by changing the data type. It means instead of int we will use a float or a double, so based on the requirement, but the uh, type only differ and method names is the same. So this is the second rule, by changing the data type. So let's discuss that within a program. Let me explain method overloading by executing some examples. So just I opened Eclipse editor. So in the project, Java Mines project, I'm opening one more package. The package name is com.overload. I'm creating com.overload package. Within the com.overload, I am creating one class. Add example. I'm creating add example here. I'm selecting public static void main. Just delete this one. So within the add example, I'm creating one method, public void sum. So it is taking two parameters, that is int a, int b. I'm creating one more variable, that is sum. So I'm calculating sum. Sum is equal to a plus b. So I'm displaying that value. This is sum of two numbers is equal to a plus b, that is plus of sum. So it will display sum of two numbers. So my first rule, it will say that the method names having two or more methods having the same name but differ in the arguments. Method name should be same means again I'm creating one more sum method. but differ in the number of arguments. That is int a, int b, int c. Here I am taking three parameters. Here also I am calculating sum only. So I created a sum variable. Sum is equal to a plus b plus c. Sysout means system.out.println. So I am printing sum of three numbers is equal to plus of sum. So there are two ways to create a method overloading in Java. The first one is method having the same name, two or more methods having the same name. See, first method also having the same method name is sum, and this is also sum, but only differ in the number of arguments. Here it is taking two arguments integer, but here it is taking three arguments, but data types are same only. I am creating the object of add example is equal to new of add example. I have created a add example. So just I am calling the sum method. This is first method I am calling 10, 20 as a two parameters I am sending here. And in the second method, three parameters I am passing here. Here 10, first parameter I am passing 10, second parameter 20, and the third parameter will be 30. So let's run this application. See the output. Sum of two numbers is equal to 30. 10 plus 20 is 30. Sum of three numbers is equal to 60. 10 plus 20 plus 30. So it is executed. This is, we call it as a method overloading. One more example I will tell you about the second way. This is also add example 2. I am selecting public static void main here. In the second way, function having the same name, public void addition of two numbers int a, int b. Sysout, I'm directly writing sum of two numbers. Sum of two numbers is equal to plus of a plus b. Public void addition only. Function name will be same only, but differ in the data type. I am using float of a and float of b. Sum will be also in the float only. So sum is equal to a plus b. This return type is also sum only. So I am printing sum of two floating point numbers. Numbers is equal to plus of sum. This is sum of two integer numbers. So again, I am creating object of add example2 equal to new add example. Add of addition. So if you given 10, 20, it is calling the first method, that is integer. If you are passing values with 10.0, that is calling the second method. It is giving one error. In the type add example is not applicable for the arguments double. Okay. So it is taking a double value. So I will change this to double. I am passing double value here. This return type also I have to change this to double. Now first integer, if I am passing integer value, it is calling the first method. If I am passing the double value, then it is calling the second method. Sum of two double numbers. Let's run this application program. So here sum of two numbers, integer numbers, it is 30. Sum of two double numbers, it is equal to 30.0. I mean it is represented in the double value. So that is what we call it as a method having the same name but differ in the data types. So this is also one of the other way. And as we know that uh, by knowing all these two ways, where we are getting one more question, that is on the why method overloading is not possible by changing the return type of method only. Return type of method only. So I will explain you from this scenario itself. Only changing the return type. Return type, it is a void is there. Just I am changing this to double. And here I am changing this to int. But I should return something. Return a plus b. Addition of two double numbers. Only the sentence it is said that is not possible by changing the return type of method only. Only return type. Remaining parameters will be same only. Int a, int b. So just I am removing this one. Here also return a plus b. This is return type is double and this is return type is int. So it should execute, right? Why it is not executing? We have to see the error. Duplicate method addition. It is saying duplicate method. This is also saying duplicate method. So there is a ambiguity. So it is saying method addition in the type add example2 is not applicable for the argument double double. So there is a ambiguity. Compile time error will occur. So it is not possible by changing the return type of method only. So that's all guys about method overloading. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Santosh from Java Minds Group. Please like, share and subscribe the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.